save my soul tonight. I'm humbled at your feet. I surrender my life to your hands, to your son who died for me.
Hi everyone, welcome. It is Saturday and Justine and Pamela and Dee are here. Oh, thank you, Dee. I appreciate that so very much. I have been busy as usual in the morning. I did make one jewelry bag and 2 pendant bags. Plus, I have to work on journals. I've got about 3 junk journals started. That's my real love. Hi, Tina May. I hope your package is almost there. I've been checking tracking numbers, so anyway, how is the weather where you guys are? It's sun's out here, so I don't know if you guys want me to tell you what the weather is here. I want real gold, please. Well, maybe you're on the wrong channel. February's coming. So I don't have any real gold today. Let's see what the weather is here. Let's see. Well, when I checked the tracking, the last one, I think it said something about Saturday, but who knows? Let's see, what is the weather here? It is 64. I bet the sun's shining. Sun is shining, so anyway, let's see. You know the routine. I ship out of Southern California, and I've got most everything shipped out, but I think this week I'm going to watch the weather. I'm going to send things out in the west if it snowed a little bit and turned to sleep. In a few hours, we're going to hit full, freezing rain. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was in a car years and years ago. My husband was driving, and it was freezing rain, and you could not see it. The windshield wipers didn't do a darn bit of good. And I know the Lord was with us because we got out of that safe and got home. But I've driven in a lot of black ice. I was a lot younger, I'll tell you. But I've driven in black ice, snow, fog, snow on the ground and fog, and you couldn't see anything. Hi, Shanika. And it's amazing. In all those years I drove in all the bad weather, never got into an accident, and I came to Southern California and got into one accident. I was very blessed. It wasn't a drastic one, but hi, Wai. How are you? Have you got snow on the ground, Dee? Yeah, I've been kind of trying to keep an eye on the weather, but I'm busy too, so I'll watch a little closer after the auction. But there are so many people reporting the weather. Oh, you got a couple of inches. Well, I'll tell you, I lived in snow country, probably total the different states, probably about 35 years of my life, and I don't miss it. I don't want it. I don't like it. The first snow is beautiful, but I've seen some winters in Idaho where the snow was on the ground for 3 months. It froze and it got dirty and ugly. And ew. I remember one morning I went to get out and go to work, and my doors were frozen on the car. So I don't like snow. The only time it was kind of exciting when we first moved to Idaho and the first snow. And after that, no. Hi, Miss Angie. Welcome, welcome. But I pray for you guys who are in the bad weather, and just be safe. Especially if you're not used to, if you can stay home, stay home. But if you're not used to driving in that kind of weather, stay home. Because you don't drive, it's like in black ice, you don't slam your brake on or you're gone. I remember one spot when I was going to work, and I went to work like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't even going very fast, and came up to a stop sign and didn't know in that particular spot there was black ice, put my brake on and completely spun my car. But there was nobody out on the road, and funny thing, I landed the right way. But it is scary. It is scary. But just be safe out there. Like I said, if you can stay home, stay home. It's not worth. Hopefully everybody's stocked up on stuff they need. From what I can see on the media, a lot of people stocked up on toilet paper. I think it's funny. I got a funny sense of humor, I guess. Anyway, let's see, dollar increments up to 50, and then it's 5, and then it's 10 if it gets to 100. It's a no drama live stream. And the reason why I say that is because I want everybody to be happy, to enjoy yourself. And I do welcome prayer. If you need prayer, that's not drama. That's asking for prayer. And I welcome that. And if you want me to put you in my prayer angel group, just let me know. But I think that with enough going on in the world, we don't need drama. We just need to have a good time. And remember, there is no pressure to buy. If you see something you like and you want, of course I appreciate it. And thank you, Justine, for all you do. My dog Daisy loves the snow. Oh, dogs, yeah, they love the snow. Although one of my little dogs, her name was Nutmeg. She was a little Shih Tzu, and she come from Southern California. And my son brought her to me when I lived in Nevada. And the first snow, she did not like snow. Oh, taking her out to go potty was quite the deal. Her paw would get snow on it, and she would shake it, and she did not like it. So I had to put a little coat on her too. She got cold. But anyway, most dogs do love the snow, especially the bigger dogs. They love playing in it. So anyway, let's see. I don't think I missed anything, did I? You let me know if I did. And let's see, let me start with the jewelry bag. And, they start with $15 starting bid. They're all wearable. And Angie has her own teeth in all her hair. Well, isn't that nice, Wai? Angie might not appreciate that comment, girl. Angie, can you comment about that? Oh my God. Hi, Marcia. I don't want to miss anyone. Let me go up here and see. Don't want to miss anyone. Anyway, okay, let's start. They're all wearable. And we have, this is Hallmark Aldo. Beautiful crystal necklace. Let me get my mouse down here. Okay. Good to see you, Marcia. There's that one. And we have this statement piece. Very, very nice. They're all in good condition. I do not put junk in my bags. And this is Nostalgia. I know I slaughtered that name, but then that's no surprise. That's really pretty. I like that. This is acrylic, but look at the color. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? This one is twisted. And this is, I guess it would help if I put my glasses on here. Can't see the tag. Victoria Emerson. These are, this one has a clasp. And you can wear this one as a necklace or a wrap bracelet. And there's another one made by her. And this one you tie. Okay. And Marcia, I know it's been a long time. Would you send me your information, please? So I don't have to hunt you down. This is gorgeous. And thank you for the bid. This is ice cold. This is stone. And here's a nice bracelet. This one's heavy. Thank you, Justine. I'll show a couple more pieces. I usually don't show the whole bag. This, I love this. I showed this, I think, yesterday. This is brand new with a tag, and it has matching earrings. So, and we still have all of that in there. Like I said, they're all wearable. You can start calling it for Marcia. And get this. And, oh, I know what I forgot to say. Every time you purchase, I put your name in this jar. And I do 3 giveaways. The first 2 are a jewelry piece. The third is $5 off your purchase. I forgot to say that. And let me get this back in here. Thank you, Marcia. I like to get everything in there so nothing gets misplaced. Okay. It's a great deal, especially if you're a reseller. These pieces that I put in here, I would not start for less. They're $6 or $7 to $8 a piece. What color is the necklace you're wearing? It is blue. This one still has one small, really small missing stone. I haven't found the exact one yet. Hi, Randy. And I like to have them matched before I replace something. Thank you so much, Marcia. Let's put Marcia's name in. And there we go. Now, I am going to show this one. I just came across this today. It's rice pearls, and all the metal on it are 925. And I'm going to start it at, it's a low price, but it started at 10. It's really dainty and beautiful, though. Pay the toll, Randy. Okay, question by Justine. What's your question? Oh yeah, I answered it. It's blue. It's 2 shades of blue. It's 2 shades of blue. And the one, there was 2 stones missing, but I found the exact one in the bag. So, no, you're fine, Pamela. I know there's a lag, so that doesn't upset me. There is a lag between YouTube and StreamYard. Anyway, this is very pretty, very dainty. It is rice pearls. They are genuine. The clasp and the metal is all 925. And let me give you a measurement. But with this clasp, you can put an extender. And you can get sterling extenders if you don't want to put a regular extender. It is 18 inches. If there's any interest, it's cute though. I think if you're a person who don't like the big and the bold jewelry, this is a good one. Or lots of teenagers, they like to layer jewelry, so they go for the more dainty pieces. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. Okay, I got 2. There's 15 pendants or very small necklaces. Granny is away paying the toll. Oh, really? How do you know that, Wai? And there's 15 pendants. Starting bid is $17. And this is a brand new bag. It says everything is possible for one who believes. Mark 9:23. And I will show you some. I won't show them all, but I can guarantee you I went through. Oh, thank you, Marcia. Let me check. And they all have changed. They're all in good condition. And let's see here. Come on, connect. Why are you so slow? I got it. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to start showing, and if there's no interest, I quit. Oh, Wai is the toll department supervisor. Oh, wow. We're in trouble if she's supervisor. Okay, this is the first one. Very nice. So what I do is I put really small necklaces, or the rest are pendants in there. They've all been checked. They're all in good condition. And again, that's less than $1 a piece. And I would not sell any of these for less than $5 or $6 a piece. And they're worth more than that. There's that one. And Miss Randy's in at 17. And come on, get that in there. This is an interesting one, I think. And why it's so interesting is look at all the lobster clasps. So you can actually take that middle one out. If you don't want to wear that, you can take that out. There is 2, 4, there are 5 lobster clasps on this. So that's kind of cool. I'll show a couple other more pieces, and Randy's bought a lot of stuff from me, so she knows I'm not going to send her a bunch of junk. For a toll, you get a chair in the balcony, some drinks and chocolate. If Daisy D has not sat on it. This is a pretty one. You can start calling it for Randy. I don't see any other interest. Oops. That bag has a hole in it. So there's that one and that one. That one, there's some really cool pieces. That one. And Express, that's a nice one. Charming Charlie. That one. This is a really nice vintage rhinestone. That one. That one has the initial, I think it's A, and another vintage one. Thank you, Miss Randy. Put your name in too. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's put Randy's name in. There we go. And let me take from the bag. And I'll show the other one, the other bag of little. I'll show some other things in between. I don't even know how to say this. I'm sure Randy will correct me. These are beautiful pearls. The brand is Kiss, AKA. How do you pronounce that? Without me slaughtering it. Because I can slaughter a name. Where's my scissors? Let me take this off. I am going to start this at $9. It is actually beautiful. Okay. These are nice pearls. They're not genuine, but they're at least glass. They are beautiful. And look at the clasp. Beautiful, beautiful. And I would say these are probably vintage, but I don't know for sure. But look at that clasp. And 2 strands. Each pearl is tied in between. Kiss. Oh, okay. Good job, Tina. Hey, stick around. You'll see me slaughter names like, oh, I'm good. Oh, so good to have you, Tina. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful necklace. And Miss Randy's in at 9. You want to start calling it for Randy? Oh, we have my favorite troll. Okay, let's see. I have to be careful and not, oh, come on. Chat, hold still for a minute. There we go. Last time I tried to get rid of him and block him. I accidentally, the chat moved and I blocked D. But he'll come back. He'll just change. He'll be Gizlet 20 next time. You wait and see. Okay. It's sold to Miss Randy. Yeah, who let him out of the mental ward. He's some old lonely man who wants to see somebody's you know what. Thank you, Randy. Let's put Randy's name in. It's so funny though. You ought to see my block list. He has 1 million numbers on it. Yeah. Somebody said, oh, they thought he was some kid that lived in his mom's basement. I said, no, I've watched him in a long time, and the way he words things, he's an old man. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What is this? Oh, I know. I have a much better description of that ring I have been showing. Yeah, this one here. I am going to do it. Buy it now for 40. It is a size 8. And it is 925 and gold over the 925. It is CZs, and it's a lily on there. I don't know if you can see the lily. It is a beautiful ring. Yes, I got the email from Teresa. I sure did. And I responded to it. Yep. Good days for me. Okay, come on, camera. Let me get. You can see that. It's a beautiful ring. But I've given a lousy description of it before. And it has been tested. And I can tell you, I don't usually like to do this, but I'll tell you, on eBay, the exact ring is $67. Actually, $67.14 is what it is. So, now it's a buy it now, 40. And it's a size 8, if there's any interest. It's a beautiful ring. I've been tempted to keep it. I try to keep most of them, and I'm not supposed to. Oh, let's sell it to Miss Tina. Thank you, Tina. Really is pretty. I mean, it's one that I would keep for myself. But when I have a certain company I buy sterling rings from that I trust, and I always at least keep 2 out of the lot. But I can't keep them all. Thank you, Tina. I'm going to put Tina's name in. Yeah, rings and statement necklaces are my addiction. There we go. I better put my rings back on. One time took me a long time finding my own rings. I had put them in somebody else's bag. Okay, let's do the other bag. And this says, with God, nothing shall be impossible. Luke 1:37. Brand new bag. Again, there's 15 pendants. Starting bid is $17. And that is the steal of the deal. Okay. And I went through each and every one of them. They all have chains. And this one here even has matching earrings. It is beautiful. And I do keep some of the pendants too for myself. And look at the earrings. Very, very nice. I am very blessed with a fantastic seller that I buy from. And if it wasn't for this person, I could not offer you these prices. No way. Okay, now if I can get this bag open, it'll be a miracle here. This is adventuring. This is really pretty. I almost kept this one. Look at that. Gorgeous piece. Hi, Claudette. Welcome, welcome. There's 21 in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I pray where you're at that, the storm is not too bad. And you're safe. This is a cool one. And this heart is stone. It is cold. Very, very nice. And like I said, starting bid is $17. I might get it in the bag. And I do sell quite a bit from the replay. So we're just getting colder. Hi, Jesse. It's funny, the sun is out here and it's beautiful, but it's not warm. It's 64, and for Southern California, that's not warm. I'll show a couple other pieces, and then I don't see any interest. We're going to have a crazy winter, I'm afraid. And there seems to be earthquakes everywhere. I think the Lord's trying to tell us something. What do you think? And I just tangled this one. Oh, jeez. This is loft. 55 and sunny here. We're at 64, Justine. Justine's in a different part of California than I am, and usually the weather is just about 10 degrees difference. But okay, we are tangled, but look at that clasp. I love it. Okay, I managed to tangle it up really good. When I originally put it in the bag, it wasn't tangled. Okay. Well, I'll make sure that when it's shipped, it isn't tangled. How's that? 7. Oh, that is gold. So cold. Wow. My house was 59. Oh. I think as you get, I'm going to show one more piece. The cold bothers me more than it used to when I was younger. I lived in this little town called Weiser, Idaho, and it's about 23 miles from the Oregon border. And I've seen 30 below before. And there's that one. Hi, team, and team's in for 17. So you want to call it for team? Since I've been showing quite a few pieces and no one else has been. And they're all in great condition, team. There's a cute little heart. We've got some color. I'll show one more piece. And what I've been doing is putting small necklaces and pendants in these bags. This is the brand 1928. Very dainty, very sweet. Very nice. Look at that. Thank you, thank you. Like I said, if you're a reseller, you can, sell them individually and really make some money off of these. I just live in a very, very small place and have to rotate my inventory. And I have a lot of pendants. Hi, Dirt Road. And let's put team name in the jar. Okay. And Dirt Road is Geneva. Welcome, welcome. There we go. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull from the bag. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, the adventure, yeah. I know there's usually, the same way with me, if somebody's showing a lot, there's always one or two pieces that kind of, this is EOCAR. This is pretty. I would say these are glass. They are cool. They're not ice cold, but they are cool. Beautiful piece. I'm going to start this at 8. Hi, Miss Angie. Good to see you. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. The weather isn't too bad where you're at. At least stay in and snuggle under some warm blankets. It's a beautiful necklace, and I will give you a measurement in a minute. Yeah. Where's my remote here? I love this remote. I can turn myself upside down too. I think it's funny. Anyway, let's give you a measurement. I'm like a little kid playing with a toy. Okay, let me get the measurement here. It measures 20 inches. Yeah, there's possibility that there's some adventuring right here. It's not real cold. That's why I'm not saying, but it's one thing, it is beautiful. I would wear this, and I'm not a bead person. I'll be honest, I am not a bead person. But lately I've come across a few that I would wear. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. Like I said, if you change your mind, can let me know. I don't know if anybody would like a big old bulky chain, but it's kind of cool. Oh, the smaller ones. Okay. Put that over here. This has an M on the tag. And it measures 19 inches. I'm going to start this at $7. It is beautiful. There is not a tarnished piece on this, or area, I should say. No scratches, no blemishes of any kind. And it's possible. Oops, Monet. Told you I drop things all over my desk. Really is pretty. It's a big honker. But the way this is made, it's actually, even as heavy and as big as it is, it's not going to be uncomfortable. It's smooth. It's very smooth. It has a spring ring clasp. Very pretty. If there's any interest. If not, we'll pass on that one. And let's see here. This is pretty. Oh, Madewell, that's right. I'd forgotten about that brand. Yes, you are right, Tina. They make some nice things. Now, this looks, I don't know, I don't think like it's the Virgin Mary. I think it's a young lady with praying hands. Very, very pretty. Very nice. I'm going to start this at $6. Very sweet. A beautiful piece. Has a spring ring clasp. The chain is 17 inches. And there is the back. And it's just a really pretty piece. And Miss Angie's in at $6. Thank you, Angie. We can call it for Miss Angie. Now, on Monday, I'm going to do some shipping, but I'm kind of going to just keep things shipping out to people in the West and kind of watch the weather before I send any more stuff out to where all of you are located. I did ship Thursday and Friday, so just you've got your tracking numbers, kind of keep track where your stuff is, and we just hope for the best. I have a bracelet lot. I think I will do that next. Storm's going east. And I could be wrong, but my feeling is they always exaggerate and like to scare everyone too. Okay, there is 9 bracelets. And since I have showed this a couple times, I'm going to start them at $9. That's $1 a piece. That's a steal of a deal. There's the first one. I think they enjoy. Yeah, they enjoy scaring people. So everybody's out buying all the toilet paper, by the way. I'm sorry, but I get a kick out of that. I mean, if possible, if you have the money, you should always have a stock of canned goods and stuff, and so you can survive. But this is cool, the Dream Chaser. Sure hope so, because we all get on ice, and they're predicting it will shut down. Oh yeah, but I've seen them. Forecast, like California, I guess a couple of times has had small tornadoes, but we don't get tornadoes and scare people, and they never happened. Shows what we all value in a state of emergency. Yes, I love that, Geneva. Yeah, it is a riot. I mean, you remember when the sea happened? I don't even like to say the word. They were selling toilet paper for thousands of dollars on eBay. I guess they did pull those scammers off, but I can't believe. Anyway, this is a very nice, I got sidetracked here, nice bracelet lot. Snowflake, and they closed schools. Yeah. That was kind of like, I actually moved to Grants Pass, Oregon from Nevada, and not from Nevada, from Idaho, excuse me. And in Idaho, we had a lot of snow. And I was working at a nursing home, and I remember there was some snowflakes that come down, and all the nurses and aides were in a panic. And I said to one of them, "What's the big deal?" "Oh, it's snowing." And I said, "You guys don't know what real snow is." And they would just freak out and panic. And okay, there's 9 bracelets. I'm too busy talking. And it's a nice lot, really. You like bracelets? Starting bid is 9. And there they are. People get greedy and gross too. Yeah, they do, Justine. I mean, just, not saying we don't run out of things, but you should have kind of a weak supply of toilet paper anyway. I mean, think about it. We've passed on that one. Oh, God. Let's see. What do we got here? Mind blowing to see. Super Walmart within. Oh, yeah. The Walmart I go to is not the super one. It's small. It's a small Walmart. This is size 7. It's $9.25. And it has very tiny diamonds on it. And I'm doing a buy it now for $25. And I'll show you what it looks like on. And it has been tested. Guess I should do it that way. And you could stack this with a band too. I think you could stack it with like a wedding band. That's a size 7. That's really neat. And it is $9.25. It has been tested, and I've tested the diamonds. Yep, it is a steal of a deal. The best size rings that really sell are the 8s and 9s, especially the 9s. Okay, I don't see any interest, so we'll pass on that. And I'm trying to remember with that heart one that I've got over here. I think it might be an 8. I'm not sure. Okay, let me grab from the bag. This is cool. I don't think I've showed this. Oh, you're a 7.5. Okay. I wear rings on different fingers, so I can wear most 6 and 6.5s and 7s on my ring finger, 8s and 9s on this finger. He wants the bracelet bag. Oh, okay. Thank you, team. Was I busy talking and missed that? Naturally. Thank you. You guys keep track of me anyway. And I'll put team's name in the jar. Really is a nice lot. And like I said, if you're a reseller, or you can always take out what you like and resell the rest or give them for gifts. Okay, there we go. No, there's no need to apologize, team. You're fine. We run a very relaxed auction and we want you to have fun. I love chatting, as you know, and sometimes I do miss things because the mouth's going. Okay, this is kind of cool. It's acrylic, but it is cool. I'm going to start this at 6. And I want my auctions to be a safe place for everyone and just have a good time. If you see something you like, of course I appreciate it, but I don't want any pressure. There's enough pressures in life, and we don't need them in here. It really is. And I know there are some people that don't like the wire. I don't have a problem with it, but I know I've heard some say, oh, I don't like the wire, but they're very comfortable. It's not Saturday if Josie doesn't miss something in the chat. And I have Miss Randy to correct me, right, Randy? You keep me straight. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. That's what makes our auction fun. We have all these different personalities that, it's just fantastic. Okay, I don't see any interest. We're going to pass on that one. I'll be honest, if I go into an auction and it's all business and there's not a lot of talking and everything's really serious and it's not friendly, I leave. Let's see, maybe it's this one I was talking about with that heart. Yeah, this is the one. And oh, this is 6 3/4. This is even smaller, but it's pretty. And I am going to lower it to right now 35. It is 6 3/4. It is diamond. That's a steal of a deal. And it is $925. and it is the two-tone. Just that heart there is the gold over sterling. The rest is just the sterling. But it's all sterling. It's just they plate the gold over sterling. And it is buy it now for $35. Yeah, life is serious enough, you know. No drama and just be yourself. I don't think there's anybody on this earth that doesn't have something going on in their life and kind of need to get away from it once in a while. Yeah, this is perfect for Valentine's Day, or you know somebody who loves hearts. It's a very comfortable ring too. Let me get a closer view here of it for you. Come on, camera. Well, thank you, Tina, for being here. You be safe now. Okay, I don't see any interest. We're going to pass on that one. And my next one is a really pretty bracelet. It is peacock pearls and 925. And I'm going to start this at 10. Those are genuine peacock pearls. And let me give you a measurement. Has the spring ring clasp. And the metal on this is 925. And let me measure for you. End to end, it's 7.5 inches. And that's measuring the clasp and everything. Okay, Justine's in at 10. You can start calling it for Justine. It really is beautiful. It really is. Thank you, Justine. I will put Justine's name in. I need to get a bag here. Hi, Regina. It's so good to see you. And Justine can put your link in for your channel. Let's put Justine's name in the jar. There we go. I gotta move some junk off my desk. There we go. Thank you, Justine. Regina has a great channel. She's fun to watch. Beautiful lady. Let's see here if I get. These are cool. Well, naturally made in China. It says stainless steel. So it's the gold over stainless steel. And we're going to start this at 8. How's the weather where you are, Regina? Is there snow? It's a beautiful pendant. In fact, these are for pierced ears, but I have gotten some that are clip. In fact, when I first looked at that, I thought, I wonder if they're clip, because this is a very old style, been around for umpteen years. Yeah, very, very nice. I remember when something like this I used to wear when I wore suits back in the day, and they look very, very nice. Freezing and more snow coming tonight. Ew, yuck, 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 yuck. That doesn't sound like fun. Well, stay where it's warm. It's cooler here in Southern California, but you know, we haven't had terrible weather like you guys have had. Okay, I don't see any interest. We're going to pass on that one. But I did live in snow country for majority of my life, and I do not miss it. Oh, that one. I don't know if I've ever shown that one. Oh, I have not shown these earrings. Wait till you see these earrings. Steve Madden. I'm going to start these at 5. Look at those earrings. Look at that. It hit my shoulder. 6 degrees. Oh, ouch. Ouch, ouch. Anyway, look at these earrings. If I wasn't so short, I would wear earrings like this, but they look ridiculous. It hit my shoulder. Hi, Tammy. Welcome, welcome, girl. Marsha's in at 5. They're really beautiful. I love this color combination on these. Thank you, Tammy. It's so much easier. I don't have time. Hi, Happy Ducky. I don't have time to blow dry my hair and curl it or use the straightening iron. I have all that stuff, but I don't have the time, so I had it cut. Let's call this for Miss Marcia. And so, thank you, thank you. There are much other things I'd rather be doing than messing with my hair. My hair is thick and coarse. Okay, let's put Marcia's name in. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I know there's other places you could be. Okay, let's see. This is Stella and Dot. I love the color. It's not one of, I'll be honest, it's not one of my favorites, but it's very nice. And I'm starting this at $7. and it is Stella and Dot. And well, you know I love the red. Kind of a tomato red. Marcia's in at 7. Okay, we can start calling it for Marcia. I don't see any other interest. I love the color. And so, thank you. And let's put Marcia's name in. Brought in 7 very cold boxes. Really? Did you get one from me, Randy? It would be awfully quick if you did, but I don't know. Okay, I have, it's beautiful Aurora Borealis looking crystals, and the clasp is 925. And I'm going to start it at 7. Soup and cornbread. The cornbread is what sounds good to me. I don't know. Haven't had a chance to look at who it's from. Well, that'll keep you busy. 7 boxes. Randy's in at 7. It's really pretty. And the clasp is 925. Now, you guys like when I leave the tags on, or do you want me to take them off? I've been leaving them on most pieces. Oh, you just got your order from Canada. Wow. Well, I'll tell you, the lady should have already shipped it out. A jewelry jar coming from Nevada, and it's out west. I am going to do an unboxing with that. And after that one, since the one from Walmart was a flop, although I got a lot of views on it, then I'm going to do a video showing you how I make my jewelry jars, because that's what I started with. I used to sell jewelry jars. I think it's 5 or 6, 7 years ago. I lost track. Then I'm going to show you how I make them. So I will go through the whole process and show you every piece I'm putting in. Plus, when I used to sell the jars, I always put 1 piece of sterling in them. So anyway, it was kind of fun doing the Walmart one. It was a mess, though. Thank you, Randy. I have to say one thing, a plus for Walmart. I let them know what I thought of it. I did a feedback plus a complaint to customer service. Within 20 to 30 minutes, I had a reply, and I answered it, and then they replied again, and then I told them, they asked me if they could, because it was $44, did I want to send it back? And I said, no, I'm not paying the shipping back. So they sent me a message, can we give you $24 refund and you keep the jar? I said, okay. Within 20 minutes, I had that refund back in my PayPal account. And I have to say, I don't know of any company who's ever given a refund as fast as Walmart. That is a compliment. The jar was horrible, but I have to say, they were on the ball. That that part of it was fantastic. So I just, wanted, and I did tell them I did a video. And they were great. Really surprised by that. Yeah, like I said, if any other company you use, they'll tell you you usually have to wait from 2 to 5 days for a refund. Yeah, it was there. Okay, I have 2 bolos. I don't know if there'll be any interest. That I'm going to start them at $10 for both. I don't know if anyone wears these anymore or wants them. Justine, I was showing Monday on Josie's place. Let's see. Yeah, the customer service was amazing. And they even thanked me for responding like I did and understanding. I mean, gotta say, even sometimes if we complain about Walmart, that was fantastic. Anyway, these are very nice. They're in good condition. I know men used to wear these, but I thought I'd show them. Anyway, I don't know if anybody would want them in high school. Wow. And you could always, if you do crafts, you can take these off. You could even use those in jewelry art. Okay, since I'm going to do a price cut. First person, if anyone wants these for $5, both of them, they're yours. Anybody want them? Okay, if not, I'm just going to take those out and probably put those in a craft lot or put them in my jewelry art stash. And that's what I'll do. I won't show those again. In fact, I've never showed them, and I just decided, oh heck, I'm going to show them today. What is this one? Yeah, they'd be great for jewelry art. What is this one? This is Express. And it's kind of pretty. Let's see here. Wouldn't you just love it when you have a lot of layers and they don't want to lay good right for you? Okay, we're going to start this at $6. The brand is Express. And the crystals are beautiful. I don't know if I like the black chain. It is actually in excellent condition. And has the spring ring clasp. Let me take the tag off of this one. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I know. Let me show it this way. There's an awful lot of nice crystals. And let's see, the way this is put together. Oh, The way this is put together, you could take this one. This is what I would do. I would take these two off and just put one chain and take all the rest of the chains off, because the crystals on this are beautiful. But I don't like this big heavy chain. I don't like that. And actually, you could just take that one off. Yeah, I like the way they put this together because you can alter it. I would take this off and leave the other ones. Much nicer. I might have to do that. Okay, we can pass on that one. And let's see, what do we got here? This is Liz Claiborne. Ooh, I don't think I've ever shown this one. This is very dainty. Let's see here. Interesting piece. Let's see. Let me get it all straightened out here. Okay, I'm starting this one at 6. Never showed this one before. And this one here and this one, I think are the prettiest. And like I said, this is Liz Claiborne. I've shown a lot of her jewelry, but I've never seen this one. Yeah, it's kind of boho. Oh. And it's in good condition. Has the triple strand right here. It's a little tangled. Kind of neat. Different. And let me give you a measurement. Let's see here. It measures 18 inches. Okay, I don't see any interest. We're going to pass on that one. I have this little bracelet here. It's brand new. I've had it a while. Never worn. It has the initial L on it. I'm going to do a buy it now, $3. It has this little bag. If there's anyone who wants it. If you have an initial L or you know someone. I actually think I got this from Ella a long time ago. I think I got a J and an L. Okay, I don't see any interest. We're going to pass on that one. We will pass on that one. Let's see here. This is very different. Gorgeous bracelet. Going to start this at $8. Look at that. It is a clumper. Beautiful bracelet. I was tempted to keep this one. Yeah, let me give you the measurement across. It's comfortable on me, and I have an average size wrist. It is 2 1/4 across. And there's little crystals, red ones, green ones, dark blue, and clear ones. Really nice. If there's any interest. That is a beautiful bracelet. Hi, Ellen. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Beautiful bracelet. No tarnish whatsoever. Hi, Leslie. And Leslie will be on with Dee and I on the 30th. And I know Dee and I are both excited about having Leslie back. It's been over a year since she's been selling, since the last time she sold. So, anyway, it's a beautiful bracelet. We can pass on it. Ooh, that is pretty. I like the colors on that one. We have 22 people in here. Thank you, everyone. Wait till you see the colors in this one. And I'm going to say this is glass. I'm going to start this set at $9. It has earrings to go with it. Look at that. Look at all those colors. There possibly could be some stone in there. But since I don't know 100%, I'm not going to say. And has a silver toned chain and clasp. I think the colors are cool. If you need to be cheered up, you just wear this. Even put it on with the black top and it would look good too. Very, very nice. And let me give you a measurement. There's pretty good length on this one. Let's see. It is 28 inches. I thought it was pretty long. So if you'd want to make it over, you got a lot to work with. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. I said, if you change your mind, you can always let me know. I have a pretty fashion ring. And I like fashion rings. I wear both, the real and the fashion. It is a size 9. And let me show you here. Really is nice. And I'm going to do a buy it now for $9. I'll show you what it looks like. is really nice. It looks brand new. And it is a size 9. Yes, it is beautiful. I am thinking it's possibly a CZ, not just glass, the way it shines. It really is nice. And the metal on it is nice. And I don't know for sure, but it certainly reminds me of stainless. But I don't know for sure. If not, it's got a beautiful plating on it. Okay, we'll pass on that one. And better. Ooh, that's nice. This is cool. This is Jasper. Beautiful pendant. And I'm going to start this at 10. Look at that. Look at the wire wrapping on that. It's a beautiful piece. That's the back. That is the front. And let me show it on the board. It really is. This is a nice piece. You know me, you can always tell if I don't like something. So I don't bake it. I do like this piece. And, I admire some of the wire wrapping, especially some of it's real plain, but other is kind of like on the fancier side. And this is one of them. Look at even the side, how they did that. Hi, Shirley. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I don't see any of this. We'll pass on that one. And, ooh, that's pretty. Oh, Randy wants it? Okay. Miss Randy, it is yours. Thank you, Randy. And so I'll put Randy's name in. Okay. There we go. And my next one is, I think, pretty. because it is red. And you know I like red. And it's a necklace and matching bracelet. I'm going to start this set at 12. It's beautiful. Look at the red. Now the necklace is 19 inches. The bracelet can go from 7.5 to 8.5. It has the extender. It has the lobster clasp. It's like new piece. Beautiful set. Hi, the NDT show. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, perfect for Valentine's Day. That is true. Look at the bracelet. And it's very, very comfortable. I had another set that I sold like this, and I think it was green, if I'm not mistaken. And it was beautiful like this set. If there's any interest in it, this is a comfortable set, both the necklace and the bracelet. I actually think I wore the necklace once. So, okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on it. And the next one is pretty gold tone necklace. It is Liz Claiborne. It's a long one. I'm going to start this at 7. This would be great with sweaters. It's kind of a rose gold color, but not real dark. In good condition. It's a long one. Let me measure. Let me measure. It's 36 inches. Hi, Astacia. I know I just slaughtered that. Welcome, welcome. I am terrible with names. Alicia. Oh, somebody correct me. Dee or Randy. Or Justine. Alicia. Is it Alicia? Welcome, welcome. Alicia. Okay. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I have a butterfly pendant. Pretty. And let's start this at 5. A cute butterfly. Would look really nice in jewelry art also. And let me give you a measurement on this one. About 17 inches. Pretty butterfly. Also would look great in jewelry art. Which I probably will do if it doesn't sell. Oh, does she? I have to go check that out. I will go check that out. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. Oh, this one. I don't think I've shown that one before. Look at this. It is so different. I don't know if it opens up. I think it must. Okay, let's start this at 7. Look at that. And it's got something inside of it because it's kind of a reddish color. And I think if you take these two, remove the chain, you can open this up. Because see the way it is there? Should be able to open it up. But the gold tone on it is beautiful. Look at the chain. And actually this is kind of an orangey color. That's what's inside. That's the color. It's a beautiful piece. It's different. I've not seen this one before. Interesting. Yeah. Got me curious. I'm sure it looks like it opens. I'm not 100% sure, but it sure looks like it. But you would have to take the jump ring off to open it. But it's very pretty if there's any interest. I love the way they made that though. And just the chain. Look at the chain. Look at how pretty that chain is. Yeah, Randy, tell us, what is this? I want to know. Curious minds want to know. Are you here, Randy? Tell us what it is. I've never seen it before. And it doesn't have a, well, wait a minute, take it back. It does have list of the spear. I'll have to look this one up, although she's made a million pieces, so it might take some time. But locket. Yeah, it's got something in it. The color of this bead at the end. See? No, it's not a watch. Nope. I'm good with watches. I put batteries in, change the bands. Now, I know about watches. This is not a watch. It reminds me of a locket, but it's not the typical locket. But it is an interesting piece. I've got to look it up. But look, what I love about it is look at the chain. Look at that. Chain is beautiful. And I wonder, I got an idea. I'm going to look it up, and if this doesn't, if it's not worth that much, I'm going to take the chain off. I love the chain. And the way this chain is put on, you could make 2 chains. How about that? If you ever have any more wind-up watches. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Minnie Mouse one sold. I was so shocked that runs that my daughter-in-law gave me that. That was hers when she was a young little girl. And so I knew it was in mint condition. And she didn't want it anymore and gave it to me to sell if I wanted to. So I will, Pam. I'm going to look that one up. I'm curious now. Okay, this is another unusual one. This is black glass and red coral. And this sucker is heavy. Let me tell you. Wait till you see this. I'm going to start this at $10. That's a good low price for this piece, but look at that. So the black is glass and the red is coral. Excuse me. Look at that piece. And that's very heavy. Look at this. I may have to bake something tonight just to warm up half of the house. Oh, I bet you're cold, Randy. Turn your oven on. Yeah, good idea to bake something. Let me give you a measurement on this. I don't like to be cold anymore. 21 inches. And this is, like I said, you know you got this on Bake Anything Yummy. Yeah, make a cake or something, Randy, or biscuits. How about biscuits? I'm sitting in. Can't get over 60 degrees. Was 50. Oh. I know you're going to laugh, but I like my house 75 degrees. I do not like cold anymore. I didn't like cold when I was young. Okay, we'll pass on that one. This is a pearl necklace. We got about 20 more minutes. And then I will do the drawing. These are genuine pearls. I'm going to start this at 12. I'm going to untangle, that is. I like this one. I've showed this one other time. Beautiful necklace. It is bitter cold outside. The very uncomfortable normally like 65. I used to make bread and I'll bake, but when you live alone, you know, it's just, I love bread that just comes out of the oven. It's hot and you put butter on it. But I would overeat if I did all that for myself. Anyway, it's a beautiful necklace. Kind of neat. Look at the bolo type closure. They even have the pearls at the end. Made bread yesterday. That sounds good. Homemade bread is yummy. They say when it's still hot and butter just melts on it, and make myself hungry. I don't be quiet. Yeah, they're really pretty pearls. Very, very nice. And Each one is stationary. They're tied in between. So, very pretty. Okay, I don't see any interest. And thank you everyone for being here. There's 20 in here. I appreciate you spending Saturday with me. Yeah, I used to make it from scratch and then and use a bread machine. And before that, though, I would do it the old-fashioned way. But after my husband died, I got rid of the bread machine. I thought I did not need to make bread. This is pretty, the statement necklace. Might just need to go cut a slice and toast it. Oh, yummy, sounds good. Okay, I'm going to start this at 9. This is pretty. All right, double check it. Okay, look at that piece. Do you like to watch cooking shows? See, I don't like to cook. I've always liked to bake. I mean, I had to when I was raising kids and married, but I never was crazy about cooking. I cooked because I had to, but I love to bake. This is very, very pretty and in good, excellent condition. Look at that. That is pretty. Pretty. I know other people who just like to watch cooking shows. I guess it's kind of relaxing, and even if they don't cook. See, I like to watch junk journal videos. In fact, I was watching one this morning when I was making a jewelry bag. To me, that's relaxing, and then I get ideas, and then I just incorporate my own taste and ideas into them. Okay, I don't see any interest. We will pass. I am going to show 2 more things, and then I'm going to do the drawings. Let's see, what do we want to show? Ooh, I like that one. This is, oh, thank you, Justine. I appreciate everything you do. And, ooh, this is pretty. I'm going to start this at 10. It is all enameled. It's a gorgeous piece. Beautiful piece. Not a flaw with this piece. It's just nice. And the brand is Express. Love you too, Justine. And look at the back on this. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Hi, Ella. Miss Ella, it's so good to see you. Ella. No one wants to hear me sing, though. I got a terrible voice. Anyway, this is a beautiful piece. If there's any interest. If it doesn't sell, I may have to wear this, Dee, on our Monday auction. It is pretty. The brand is Express, and I don't see any interest. So I'm going to show one more piece, and then I'll choose my giveaways. And now this is a cool beaded bracelet, necklace. Okay, let me get it. Kind of cool. I did wash this piece. It needed it, but it is. I love the color on it. Okay. My nails are getting in the way. It must be time for me to get them shortened. Okay. This is pretty. I think these are glass beads. And I'm going to start this at $6. Yeah. I have sold jewelry right off my body. I remember that one day I sold both rings, necklace, and bracelet. I didn't sell the earrings. I just said they were cheap hoops, you know. And that it was fun. Anyway, this is a cool necklace. Look at that. Look at the beads on it. Very, very pretty. And naturally it's tangled, but I love the beads on this. Besides, it's nice to wear like this if you make jewelry. Let's see, how is this one put together? Yeah, you could actually make this like 2 strands if you wanted and make a bracelet. The way it's put together is possible. Justine's in at 6. You can call it for Miss Justine. And thank you. And I'm going to choose my giveaways here. I'll put Justine's name in. And let me see here. I'm going to tear a piece of paper. And okay, let me get my 2 giveaways. And the last one is $5 off your purchase. So, okay, let's do this one. Okay, first giveaway is, this is pretty. I hope somebody likes this. Look at the colors on this piece. And it has matching earrings. That is the first one. There we go. Thank you everyone for being here, supporting my channel, making Saturday a fun day. Okay, let's see. Randy. Miss Randy, that is yours. Okay, my next one. This is pretty. Very, very pretty. Look at that. That is the second giveaway. Okay. Marcia, you are the winner. I don't know if she's still in here, but she is the winner, and you don't have to be here to win my giveaways. Okay, the last one is $5 off your purchase. And you know how I do that? If you buy an item, say it was $8, and I make a notation on the invoice that I deducted $5. And okay, let's see who it is. Marcia, you got $5 off. Thank you everyone for being here. Oh, thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. You guys are fabulous. I mean it. Very seldom I am very blessed. Once in a while, you can't please everyone, but most of the time I feel really blessed to have such a great community. And like I said, just being here with me means a lot. And I'm on a budget, a strict budget, and I know sometimes we can't buy. So I want everyone to always feel welcome in my auctions. And I can, maybe I shouldn't speak for Dee, but I think I can speak for Dee. I think she feels the same way. You guys are fabulous. And let's see, Monday on my channel, me and Miss Dee, and we have a busy week. And then let's see, Wednesday, I'm on hump day. I love being on hump day. And okay, Monday is, let me look at, I'm on also Yarn Again on Teresa's on Monday. Monday's the 26th. So Dee and I have a double on Monday. And then Wednesday. And then on the 30th, Dee, I, and Leslie Lucky Finds, she's coming back, and we are thrilled. So thank you. God bless each and every one of you. Be safe out there. If the roads are bad, stay home, please. And stay warm. Get under a blanket. Anyway, I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.